In the previous video of the singing brass player, I gave some answers to the question, in what ways should tuba and euphonium players imitate classical singers in their performance? I will continue to answer that question in this video, but I'll also be exploring just how it is we do that and what it means to actually imitate classical singing in the performance of our low brass instruments. As tuba and euphonium artists, we model our playing on great singing by imitating the dimensions of the operatic voice, the consistent tone quality of great singers in all their registers, and on how great singers express text directly. But we also seek to imitate their style overall, just how it is they accent and shape lyrics and phrases. Let's first listen to the end of the song Una furtiva lagrima by Gaetano Donizetti from his opera L'Elisir d'Amore. In this song, Nemorino, who is something of a village idiot, expresses joy and gratitude upon realizing that the love potion he bought from the traveling snake oil salesman Dulcamara actually works, and he can woo his fancied Adina. In reality, he just spent his savings on a bottle of red wine, but that's besides the point I'm making. Anyways, singing Nemorino here is Enrico Caruso, who many consider to be the greatest operatic tenor of all time. Listen to how Caruso keeps the audience's attention until the orchestral resolution by using long, drawn-out phrasing, interpolating notes that are not written on the score, and with excellent vocal control at all dynamics. Not bad for 1904. Close control of tone quality, no matter the dynamic or register, is a defining feature of great singing, and it's the key to style for these great singers. We're going to hear that now from a performance of Casta Diva by Bellini from his opera Norma. American soprano Rosa Poncell is regarded as highly as Enrico Caruso. She is thought to be one of the very best sopranos ever. In here, listen to how she shapes the words and also how she controls her wonderful instrument, no matter how intense the emotions of the song. So let's put this into practice. I want to take you through how I would apply this and model my playing after singing in a practice session. So I get in here, and before I did anything, I would find one of these singers singing. Luckily, I have a lot of compilations that I own of great classical singing, and I use it for purposes just like this. I recommend that for you too. If you don't have a lot of experience listening to classical singing, there are several labels that have put together collections called things like 100 Greatest Opera Hits. They're shorter segments of really great singing, and they're going to be invaluable to your concept of sound. I have one here. This is Jussi Björling. I could introduce him, but you're just going to hear what he sounds like. And he's a tenor who's singing Holy Night, the Christmas hymn, in his native Swedish language. So I'm going to start a practice session, but I need to get my concept. I need to get a great sound in my ear. And this is what I would use. This is Silent Night, Jussi Björling. Wow. I'm probably never going to sound just like that, but I'm going to try. Now that I have that concept, it's time to get playing. So the piece I have here is the end of the first movement of the Gregson Tuba Concerto. It's the quasi-cadenza after rehearsal 11. I feel this is a great piece of music to try out some of this style and imitate the ideas that I've heard from Björling, Ponsell, Caruso, Fischer-Dieskau, Gyaurov. If you know the piece, you'll know I am, of course, taking some liberties and interpolating some things that aren't on the score, and I think that that's perfectly fine.